it is Rosalind here, back with Rosalyn's Beauty. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today I am going to do my very quick get ready with me when I'm on the go and I still want to look relatively decent, but I don't have a whole lot of time to actually get full beat, full glam. So this is what I do in order to do a very, very quick glamorous look. This summer I feel like I am going to be going with that no makeup look pretty much all summer, and that's totally fine. I have big plans and I'm going to be camping a lot. Before we get started, I would absolutely love it if you would like and subscribe and press the little bell button so you can get notified in the future videos that I'm going to put up on my channel. I am still very new and growing, and I would appreciate any support that I get from you beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in. So first things first, I'm going to start with a primer, and when I am getting ready really quickly, actually I'm just using the Baby Skin from Maybelline. When I'm getting ready on the go and I don't have anything, you know, super extravagant planned, I tend to use more drugstore products because I don't like wasting my high-end makeup on just simple little looks, I guess. My drugstore stuff, if it doesn't turn out okay and if I don't see anyone, then I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm not disappointed and I don't feel like I'm wasting. So got that done, and then I just go right in. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Pro Matte in 102, and I'm going to mix it with my Infallible Pro Glow in 202. I mix these two because I like the coverage of the matte one, but I like the finish of the dewy, so why not have best of both worlds? So I'm going to mix these two, and I'm going to place that right on my skin. As you can tell, my brows are already done. They are usually done first thing when I wake up. There's one thing that I cannot go without, it's my brows. If somebody was like, you need to pick whether you have your brows on or your foundation or mascara, I always pick my brows. I have a big cut above this brow, and my brother threw a stick at my head when I was really young, so I have a scar, and my eyebrow doesn't actually even grow right there, so I have to fill it in or I look like a weirdo. Okay, so now that I am done with my foundation and I'm all blended in, I'm going to go ahead with concealer. Today I'm going to use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in CW01. And I tend to put it right under in the V shape like most people. However, I don't put my concealer right like very, very close to my under eye, just because I do have fine lines right there, which I feel just developed this year. Now that I'm getting close to 30, my skin has started to change, so I don't put it all the way up, and I feel like that way it really prevents from any creasing. And I could be just crazy and I could be completely wrong, but I feel like it makes a difference, so that's what's important. I'm going to blend that out with my Morphe G1. Do next is I will just set my under eye, and I'm going to set with my Shade and Light palette with the white and or yellow shade, sorry, mixed together. So I'll mix those. Now I am going to put my highlights on. So what I do actually is I found this new highlighter at the drugstore. It's the Perfect Gleam Annabelle Custom Highlighting Drops in Aurora Rose Gold. This is a great dupe for the custom Cover FX enhancer drops. I have these one in Celestial and I love it. It's beautiful, but I do find that it's kind of hard to wear because it's so metallic. So I picked this up and I was like, I'm gonna try it out. It might be great, it might not. And you're probably wondering, why am I putting this all over my face? Because it blends like a dream, and I always do the highlight first, and then when I put my contour and my blush on top of it, it has a nice gradient finish. It's not that crazy Neapolitan ice cream look where it's like brown, pink, and white. Oh, I despise when people's highlights, concealer, and bronzer look like that. So I do this first so that way it just blends in and looks more natural, like I'm glowing within, and not that I have this massive streak of highlighter up my cheek and it's not blended. It's just not a pretty look. Sorry to anybody who does do that, whatever, like you do you. You know, I'm not picky on other people's stuff. You want to do that, then you go right to her. I just prefer to do it this way on me. So as you can see, this stuff is beautiful. And I do this, and I have a lot of highlight on when I have no makeup looks, because I like to look like I'm just kind of like dewy and glowy, and just set under here again. Okay, so as you can see, that is on the skin, and it is quite pretty and natural. It's not like, you know, super stark white metallic highlight, and I like it like that. I like the natural look, so that's what I'm going for. So next I am going to do bronzer. I'm going to use my Shade and Light palette again and going to contour a little bit. I can't ever go without contouring because I have a super round face, so I need to have some definition in my cheeks, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so now that my bronzer is on and I'm contoured a little bit, I'm just going to go very lightly down the nose here with some bronzer. And I know this seems like, oh well, this isn't a crucial step when you're on the go, but technically another thing that I can't stand is when you have a really strong bronzer all around your face and around your cheeks, and then your nose is just like plopped there with no definition. I don't know, I sometimes will do it, but I try to just put a little bit on my nose. So I'm just going to go ahead and do blush real quick. This will only take me a second. Another thing I do when I'm on the go, I am using probably around 5 brushes, but I'm just using the same brushes for everything. So I used this brush earlier for under my eye, and now I'm using it for blush. Because when you're on the go, you don't care. You just want to get ready, look decent, and go out the door. Blush is on. Now, I don't really do eyeshadow whenever I'm on the go either. I'm just going to take that Shade and Light palette. I'm going to take the white color and I'm just going to distribute that all over my lid. And this is just going to prevent any creasing from that foundation and concealer that I put on my eyes earlier. And it doesn't really make a big obviously difference. It's just the same color as my skin, but then I'm gonna go in with a darker color. I'm just going to warm it up just a tad bit to look like I have some definition and look like my eyes naturally have that definition, and then I'm going to leave it. One thing that I also tend to do whenever I'm in a super rush, I either choose whether I want to have eyeliner and mascara, or I want to just choose to have lashes. I don't do both. I usually just do one or the other because you are in a hurry. So I will take an extra step just to put lashes on, or I will do the eyeliner. And today I think I'm going to just put some mascara on, and then I will go ahead and put a pair of lashes on, and then just leave the eyes completely blank like that. Okay, so now I am going to put my lashes on. Today I am using the Kiss lashes in the style Shy, and I already put the glue on, and I'm using the House of Lashes glue. And I'm just going to look down in my mirror, and I'm going to place these from the top going down. Now that my lashes are on, that is all I'm going to do with my eyes. I'm going to move on to my lips. I'm going to do a red lip because it makes a bold statement. It looks like you're trying that you're glam, and it takes minimal effort. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now that my lips are done, I am just going to go ahead and spray to set it with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro makeup spray, and just move my hair out of the way and do a little shake. And that is it. This is what I do when I'm on the go, when I just don't have enough time to put time and effort into my makeup. I work 9 to 5. I have a job and a career, and I do this on the side. I have 2 kids. My life gets so crazy. So when it comes time to, actually sit down and do my makeup and film and all that kind of stuff, it's usually when I actually have some real time to myself. I don't go out usually with a full beat every single day, so this is really my go-to look. The red lip makes it look like, I'm trying and that I put some effort into what I'm doing that day, but most of the time it is super simple. I can slam this look on in a good 5 to 10 minutes. My husband never complains that I'm taking too long, so thank you everybody for watching the video. I appreciate your time, and if you haven't already, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.